Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means, folks. It's another episode of Wellness Wednesday. So from the picture and the title, you can probably tell what I'm going to talk about today, which is this little device, the Samsung Gear Fit. And up here you can see like it's about to die, so I have to charge it. But I want to take today to, I guess, go over the groundwork and, pretty much keep y'all up to date with where the next few episodes of Wellness Wednesday are going to go. But let's just first, I'll introduce why I bought this. And we'll just take it from there, folks. So, I actually had the Walgreens wellness tracker, which is basically this sort of deal, a wearable pedometer that has, that can have access to your cell phone if you so choose to give it that sort of permission. I had the Walgreens tracker since like 2014 while I was, attending school, and I wanted to use that to sort of motivate me to work out more and get some, what is their program called? My word. Is it Wellness Rewards? Walgreens rewards program. Forgive me, y'all. Because with that particular band, you could link up your wellness tracker, work out, do whatever you got to do, and then sync it to your Walgreens rewards account. And you can earn points just by doing like healthy activities and whatnot. So I thought that was pretty cool. I did that for a few months, then it kind of fell off as, I have to charge the activity tracker, and sometimes I would forget to wear it. Some situations I have to take it off because, like these devices aren't allowed. And, one thing led to another, and I just stopped wearing it altogether. So now that I'm doing this, special on Wednesdays, Wellness Wednesdays, I want to kind of jumpstart back into, tracking my progress and making better healthier choices while I, share my experiences with you all. So before I bought, like fast forward to around today's date, I ended up, fast forward to last month, and I'm furiously packing everything along. I have help, but I knew where it was, and I'm pretty sure it's like in a box somewhere in storage, but I'm just not gonna, go through all the motions and rip through boxes like I've done before. I have ripped through some boxes in storage, and it's not fun. So I just, I was like, you know what? I'll upgrade. And I bought this model. It's not the same company. This is the Samsung Galaxy Fit. This was, I believe, their first wearable pedometer and basically smart accessory that could accompany your phone. And folks, let me tell you, I love Samsung products. My phone that I'm shooting this video with and all my other videos, Samsung Galaxy S7. I have a Samsung TV, this Samsung watch. I have some Samsung headphones. I have the Samsung Active headphones. And then the headphones that came with the phone. So yeah, love Samsung, and I'm kind of anal about, switching to another phone company. So that's what led me to buy this. And I bought it from eBay refurbished because, I saw it was a good deal. And what's out on the market today is the Samsung Gear Galaxy or Galaxy Gear, whatever it's called, folks. It's like an upward price range of like 300 and up. And it's like, can't really afford that now, but maybe somewhere down the line, if I wanted to upgrade my Gear Fit, then I would most likely do that. So this eBay for around like $40, and it comes in this beautiful dark green. It's actually camo green. I don't think it's gonna pick up because the lighting in here is poor. But I also have, like, I don't know if you can see, the background is green. Green is my favorite color. So, with this purchase, I hope to, oh, and also with this purchase and my phone has Samsung Health. So, with the two devices combined, it will probably gear me to making healthier decisions, be able to look at what I'm doing, how I'm progressing or regressing, happens. You can have it both ways. But with the Samsung Health app, I've been taking a look at it, and it's quite extensive, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I like it. I think it's akin to my Fitness Pal. I don't have a profile on that website, but I definitely have mine on Samsung Health. So, I want to give this a good try, and I wanted to share my experiences along the way for the following 30 days. I mean, I have kind of given this whatchamacallit, I'm giving this a test run now. Like, I've worn it on several occasions. I know how much battery life is can be expected of this device, and it's pretty durable at like 5 days. But the reason why I wanted to just take this episode to kind of introduce y'all to this device is that, I can go on and on about how technology, is innovating ways for people to become more cognizant of what they're eating, what they're drinking, what they do or don't do in terms of physical activity. I think it's some good motivation to see, to share, and, be held accountable for the positive and the negative of what people do in their health profile, like Samsung Health or My Fitness Pal. So, what I want to say, and, I'm going off the cuff here. I don't have a script or anything, so I apologize for the pausing and the filler words, but this is that's just how I am, folks. I just do things on the fly, talk as it comes to me. So, yeah, I believe I had this at full capacity last Saturday, or this past Saturday. It's not like the 5th, and we're at the 9th, so it's at 10% now. And there were times where I had multiple messages come through on the Gear Fit. And I feel as though, like, the more activity that your Gear Fit is transmitting, the more battery consumption that's going to occur. So, I mean, if you have periods where you don't sync up your phone with the Gear Fit, and or just any wearable that's connected to your cell phone, if you desync the Fit with the cell phone, the battery life should be prolonged. So after this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to, connect it to the charging port and let it charge for the rest of the day. Not really going anywhere else. If you want a full tech review, I'll be more than happy to do that, but I just wanted to focus on what does this do in terms of health. So, let's see how we're going to do this. So I have a different orientation. Usually it's supposed to be like this, but because it's easier for me to read it in a vertical orientation, I have it set to that, but there's also horizontal orientation, which is the default. Okay. So notifications, media control settings, we don't need to worry about that. So with the Gear Fit, you have a timer, stopwatch, in case you want to, clock yourself in terms of laps and whatnot. Sleep is an interesting one. So I haven't done this yet, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm very curious as to doing this for an episode, a subsequent episode of Wellness Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to turn off a lot. Where I wanted to record my sleeping habits. See, it says track your sleep. I wanted to record my sleeping habits and see, am I not getting enough? Am I getting too much? Because there are sources that say that too much sleep is just as bad as not enough sleep. So be careful on that one, folks. 6 to 8 hours for adults. 6 to 8 hours. Magic number. I just say 7, but... No, excuse me. I just say 8. But 6 to 7, some can work with the 6 and be fine. So sleeping habits is something I want to do. The pedometer, that's what I mentioned before. It counts how many steps you took. The thing is, I would like to test the validity of this. It doesn't feel like I've walked 1,196 steps. I mean, that's nothing. You're really supposed to walk 10,000 steps per day. The day's not over with, granted, and also I'm not gonna, there's numerous times throughout the day that I don't have this on. But, this will encourage me to wear it more often. So it's a pedometer. And it syncs to Samsung Health, which is great. I love that about it, I love that about this. Exercise. Come on. Okay, exercise. So you can cater this Gear Fit. I'm about to call it a Fitbit. Let's get the branding right, folks. You can you can select the Gear Fit to tailor what kind of exercise you're doing. I haven't done this yet. So, in the future, I'd like to dedicate an episode towards the exercise function and seeing what exactly that entails. Heart rate. Now, I have not taken my heart rate via the Fit since this past Saturday. So sometimes I do it through the phone. Sometimes I'll do it through here. Both sync up to Samsung Health. I try not to do it too often, one versus the other, because of, I want to see the validity. So there will be one episode in which I'll do it via, via gear fit, and then subsequently do it with the phone. The thing is, I don't know how I'm going to record the phone and I might just do it at the same time and take a picture and just put it in the video. But yeah, I have done it before. And also I want to gauge the validity of the gear fit and the exercise equipment at my community center. So that's another thing I wanted to see. But I mean, it works. It tells you, it takes your heart rate like either at your wrist here, or in the inside of your wrist, like around here. If you twist the gear fit, just as long as you don't hit bone, you should have what Samsung Fit or Samsung Health would say is a accurate reading. Okay. So yeah, sleep part, and that's about it, folks, in terms of the health functions. So yeah, we'll take the next few Wellness Wednesdays and we will go through and see, the functions of the Gear Fit and Samsung Health as a whole. I think this is appropriate because, start of the year again, and many of our resolutions, is to lose weight. And I don't know what is your driving force. It varies on the individual, but I'll share my experiences and, I hope you find it helpful. I'll also coincide with Samsung Health app and, what else I want to say? I also coincide with Samsung Health app since the two devices, are interwoven and are linked up. I'll be consulting that as well. With the Samsung app, there are pretty much the same features that I mentioned on the Gear Fit. However, there's additional components such as weight and food tracking and stress, which uses finger scanning. I do believe that it has that's a oximetry or something, but I could be wrong. So it has a finger scanner at the back, which I did not know for the longest, which is crazy because I just opened up Samsung Health and I was like, oh, it can detect your stress. That's weird. So I just gave it a whirl and, it has a nice colorful bar. We can go over that one Wellness Wednesday as well. I will say, though, it's pretty darn accurate. I tested it throughout the day, various days, and there were times where, I didn't feel much of anything. I was just resting in my room. Took my stress management. It also simultaneously takes your oxygen saturation and your heart rate. Now, the thing with heart rate and finger, taken through the finger, is that is not as accurate as, taking it through the wrist or your carotid artery. But a reading is better than no reading. It's just that I do have that caveat to make known to you all, that heart rate through the fingers is not as accurate as, say, like a central part of your body, or as you get closer to the heart. But hey, it's still pretty cool. Like, I think that's pretty cool. Takes your oxygen saturation. Your oxygen saturation should be between 96 and 100%. I think it's even 98 and 100%, but I think for some it could be 96. So that's a pretty good plus. That's awesome that it does that. But the stress test, I'll call it, stress measurement, when I would chill out in my room, for the most part, it would be like very low, pretty much almost blue, because they have the gauge as the cool colors as low stress, and as you get to the warm colors, like such as yellow, red, orange, that's when you're very stressed. And there was one incident where I was kind of like angry in an instant, and I took my stress reading, and the app did say that, yeah, you have elevated stress. And then you can also log your feelings, general feelings, via some facial expressions. In healthcare, we have that as Wong-Baker faces. So you see like you go to your local hospital, whatever, and you see those faces on a pain scale. It's the same thing, but they have the actual description. Do I not feel anything? Neutral? Am I angry? Am I anxious? Am I in love? If you have a Samsung phone, believe 5 and up, give it a try. Galaxy S5 and up, and you can have you have the Samsung Health app. Give it a try. It's really cool. I highly encourage it. Yeah, folks. So it has stress. It has water. I have not been logging in my water, but now that I mentioned this to you all, I'm going to start. Because I've done some of the other features of the app, but I have not done the water. Yeah, shame on me, I know. So I will log in how much water I'm drinking, which is, again, pretty cool on Samsung Health to have that. My voice is going in and out. I wouldn't count this as water. This is a clear American, but I wouldn't count this as water. So yeah, folks, it has water. It has oxygen saturation. Like how much, are you getting the full amount of oxygen, so that your body can perform day-to-day tasks. I think that's cool. So yeah, I think I rambled and talked a lot for quite a bit amount of time. Yeah, when it comes to technology, I will talk your ears off, folks. So we will cut it there. And I'll have something in store for next week, Wednesday, for Wellness Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's cut it. So that concludes this episode of Wellness Wednesday. Thank you very much for tuning in. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Any and all are welcome and greatly appreciated. I will catch y'all tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. I'm gonna get the meme out the way. I'll clue y'all in on that. I'll get the meme out the way, and then we'll just roll with it for the rest of the week. So folks, take care. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll catch you tomorrow, like I said before. Make it a great day today and every day. I am going to get me some lunch because I forgot to eat breakfast. Shame on me, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Take care. Bye now.